fight and buy-in just at the end of this game was pretty tremendous to make this comeback, but I know it didn't come out how you guys wanted, but what did you like about that fight?
I mean, like you said, we stayed in the fight, understood how we wanted to play. I feel like we executed down the stretch. We got a lot of good looks. We was getting to the paint, we was getting downhill, like we was playing jazz basketball, so that's what got us in the game, honestly.
Obviously, Ace had some big moments on offense tonight, but some defensive stops too, especially late in the game. What are you learning about him every single game?
I mean, he got a lot of things in his toolbox. He got length, size. I mean, he has the ability to slide his feet, and I feel like he can guard, a lot of positions. So that's why I feel like he's versatile on that end. And then as far as offensively, I saw it tonight, getting us extra possessions, getting on the rim, crashing the glass. So Ace is he's coming into his own, and he's understanding, how he impacts the game. And then, at the end of the day, I tell him all the time, just be yourself, be the Ace that we all know. So he's starting to figure it out, and y'all starting to see it come into fruition for sure.
Can you walk us through kind of what developed on that last possession?
Obviously just tried to go get the ball, and we ended up getting not a great look, but at least we got a shot off. At the end of the day, you don't want to put the game in the ref's hands, and there's a lot of things in the first half that we could have controlled, and you seen the second half where we made a push. So if we can put two halves together, we don't put ourselves in that situation at all.
You had a one-on-one defensive play, ISO against LeBron too, late at the game, and kind of forced him to take that tough shot. Has your approach to those moments kind of changed in this year compared to maybe in the past?
For sure. I don't know if y'all can remember, but my rookie year, I think, he was trying to hunt me down the stretch, and I had went up to Will and was just asking, like, you want me to hedge and get back? Or he was just like, nah, you got to switch. You don't want to be one of those guys where we got to schematically make you hedge on certain people. He wanted me to be able to guard, and, at the time, I'm young, you don't see things like that. But now, like you said, guarding the best player to ever touch the basketball and, get a stop down the stretch like that is obviously it shows the work that I put in and the trust that Will had in me back then. And, obviously I didn't see where it could go, but, now just, that moment, I'll be able to look at the film and watch that and know, down the stretch I'm able to, play both sides of the ball.
Do you think that last year, even the year before, maybe you're more mad about what was potentially a foul from Marcus Smart than you are now? Because it sounds like now you're kind of reflecting on, like, well, if we play like it in the first half. Do you think that maybe in the past that you would have been more mad about the moment?
For sure, obviously, I think about a play when we played Indiana last year, tried to draw the foul on Pascal. He ended up getting a layup. We lose the game. So from that point on, I've just decided to just, things like that, you got to let it go. Like I said, you don't want to put the game in the ref's hands. And so during that moment, just wanted to be strong. And, obviously a little frustrated that we lost the game. But at the end of the day, like you said, we can look back and, if we put two halves together, we don't put ourselves in that situation at all. So, I'm not mad at whatever the last play was or whatever it was. I'm more so mad at myself and our group, for taking, 24 minutes to pick it up.
Beyond the last possession, how did you feel about the looks that you got down the stretch?
I feel like for the most part, I got good looks. Lowry down the stretch came along. Kudos to him. He stayed in the game. Like, he could have easily fell out. And, he hit the big time three, getting to the rim. So I think all five guys on the floor were getting, phenomenal looks. And that's why we were able to, come back and, put ourselves in a position to win.
You guys just see OKC, see the Lakers again tonight, and now you have the Warriors tomorrow. What are you liking about your team's ability to just keep hammering away with these tough opponents?
We ain't scared of nobody. I try to tell the guys all the time, like, we in the NBA too. Like, Will says it all the time, like, the NBA is fun. We get to play, multiple guys that people talk about on television and in the media, and we get a chance to compete and, put ourselves out there. So, it's nothing but fun. We're grateful for, every moment we get to step on the floor, no matter who's on the opposite side. So, we just been obviously taking it day by day, but to see, to be honest, we were getting our heads kicked off. So the fact that we fighting every single night, it's fun basketball, but obviously we still want to win games. So we just